Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So I have some really unfortunate stuff to show you guys here. As you can see in the battle log here, I did do a disconnect today and it cost me another perfect day. And yesterday I also, it wasn't a disconnect, I missed an attack. So I'm gonna explain about that. Also did a 1 star, but there are excuses for all of that. Alright, so if we go down into the battle log here, before I did the 1 star, as you can see, the hours between these two attack, this attack and that attack. So all right, I did one attack and I was like, all right, I want to do a live commentary, but I was feeling really sleepy. So I went to take a nap. As you can see, it's 6 hours between these two attacks here. So I went to take a nap. So yeah, I overslept, and when I woke up it was like 20 minutes left in the day. So I jumped on, did an attack. My brain was moving slow, everything was moving fast for me in the game, and it's like, yeah, I just couldn't think right because I just woke up, went into the attack, failed on 1 star. But in the end, unfortunately, I missed an attack. And yeah, I feel like yeah, I don't have anything more to say than, I overslept, woke up, and the time ran out on me. And today was really unfortunate and disconnected, and that cost me like a perfect day. So everything is all on me. But yeah, for this video I want to go over some live attacks, like live recording attacks, and yeah, just do a voiceover on it. Alright guys, the first hit going in. Just gonna do voiceover. Don't think I'm gonna draw on the screen because I just want to upload this video for you guys. So we have the first base here. Check the builder huts and that giga bomb. Also in my head, created a plan where I could send my hogs and press the water ability to not take damage from that giga bomb. So I'm gonna start down here, try to take out this X-bow and that archer thing, that long range thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop an earthquake like this on the monolith on everybody here and pop the RC so she could stand in one position. And yeah, so I literally popped the RC here so I could take out the monolith. Yeah, we're gonna get it and we're gonna pull her out of there. All right, nice. Okay, so if I didn't pop the spear there, then RC wouldn't take out this long range archer tower thing plus the monolith, if you understand. So I literally popped the spear to get that. Alright, shooting an arrow through the Expo and the scatter shot here. I'm gonna hold on to my king because I want to try to get him to the core. Yep. I always send headhunters on these enemy heroes. These enemy heroes are really strong, 20% HP with 20% damage. So you gotta use your headhunters. I got a lot of them in the army. So I'm gonna use the freeze right here just to make the king go inside and take out those buildings without it going invisible again. Alright, so my plan was to send the hogs into this area, try to hold the water ability for that giga bomb. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start them from up top. As I said again, use your headhunters and these enemy heroes. You have 5 of them, so use them. That's why they are in the army, because these enemy heroes are really strong. So I'm gonna try to hold this water ability until I get to this giga bomb. Hopefully none of them take the hit. Did I press it in time? No. So water ability was a little bit bad there because it didn't protect the hogs from that giga bomb. So that was like the only problem in this attack. I wish the hogs would have stepped up earlier, or I could have held the water ability for a split second late so that giga bomb wouldn't do any damage. But we still get it. We have an invis. These defenses in the core are low. I never remember that while I was attacking, so that's why I dropped that invis. But the RC just went there and killed both of them with like 1 shot. Alright guys, so the next one going in, As I said again, when you're scouting a base, just look at the build-outs, see what they're repairing, see what you can get the arrows through. And it's like, yeah, we can shoot arrow from 9 o'clock and 6 o'clock. But I'm gonna choose 9 here, so I'm gonna go from the motor down south. And again, there's a gigabomb over there, so I'm gonna try to get the hogs into that with the water ability. So I'm starting here. First invis is gonna go down. Gonna drop the earthquake on the monolith and the inferno right here. So pop the RC. I popped the RC ability because she was gonna go down to that Tesla. I want her to stand right here and take out the monolith. So monolith is down. Set up the so really good. So unfortunately, this tornado is gonna prevent me from getting that Expo. I wasted an invis there, and I didn't want Fox to die. So now I'm just looking to line up this arrow. Started off with a funnel, some funnel troops, try to get the arrow through. Alright, we got the arrow to touch everything. I'm gonna use the earthquake to weaken it up. Yep, the arrow, the logs on the arrow should be able to kill these defenses really early. So we got rid of that inferno and that X-bow. So king coming in now. I was trying to get him into the core here. This multi-gear cannon is putting in quite a lot of work here. I don't know how none of my ice column couldn't go and freeze it. So I just pop king here because I don't want that thing to just literally kill him. But that king ability was amazing because it skipped over and got the next poison. So coming in here with the hogs. You know, I only sent 3 hogs to take explosion from the bomb tower because I want to hold the water ability for that crusher motor here. Sending in the headhunters. I send in 3 here with a rage, water ability. So yeah, water ability was perfect going through the base. The king ability ruined this base because literally killed that poison tower. He couldn't throw on the back end. So it's like king ability was just amazing. It killed the town hall too, killed the multi-gear cannon. It was just perfect. So OP king ability there. Yeah, the base is done. Alright guys, next attack going in. Okay, so, oh yeah, this is the one where I disconnected. And yeah, I'm gonna show a clip how it look when I disconnect. So I'm just gonna make this play out. And yeah, just show you how it look in the replay. It's like in this version I got to drop a lot of stuff, but in the replay, yep, it just was just the RC charge and then nothing after. Alright guys, so that's how that looked. But yeah, with this one here, I forgot to start back the recording after the electricity came back. So yeah, it was actually a outage that happened, that caused me to disconnect. But yeah, going in, double invis should be easy. I just decided to walk the clankers here because I do have the giant arrow and I could just put that through both invis tower. So that's what I'm gonna do, shoot it through. Yep, both triggered. Log launcher is gonna wreck. I made sure to hold on to the king here to try and put him into the core so he could go up to the tunnel, use his ability and knock out the next invis tower because I don't want that to be, you know, invis in the tunnel again. But I would say I make one mistake here. Just I didn't need water ability and I could have hold it because my hogs were not taking any damage. That water ability was never needed. I could have hold it right now and pop it right there, and it would have looked 100,000,000% better. But yeah, it's still wreck, but yeah, it could have been better. So yeah, simple one. Double invis should never be a problem. We have arrow to wreck it. So just save your king for the core and you should be alright. Next attack going in. Okay, what's up with these double spell tower cores? Like, they're really easy. Plus these stuff, the infernos are not being repaired. Like, none of these guy infernos are being repaired. So definitely need an arrow through that middle. The two spell towers are not being repaired. So I'm gonna go up here trying to take out this giant cannon. That's like my goal, the giant cannon and the X-bow. That X-bow that was just shooting. But my RC was just going way over here. So, you know, gotta pop the spear so she could stand right there. I put a hog rider on this archer tower because yeah, the rocket spear need two. So just to save a rocket spear in case she targets it, and there it is, she targeted and it took it out because the hog rider, you know, deal damage to it. So yeah, RC is coming back to where I wanted her, and she's gonna get the right value. So yeah, we're just gonna take up the fox and, you know, set up a good arrow with the logs. So boom, just put her in the corner, shoot the arrow. I decided to put it in the core there because of the spell towers. They are not being covered by any builder out, and I would really like to take them out with my log launcher. I didn't see the enemy queen there in time. I could have gotten a headhunter on her right away, so she wouldn't do that much damage to my giant. On this account, my giant is level 26, so it's not max, so it's missing a few hit points. But there goes the log. It killed the spell towers, so the invis tower should never come back up again. But with this one, my king, I don't know how he can't see into the core there, but he would have been 100% more beautiful if he went, and the base would have looked more crushed. But yeah, he didn't go, and yeah, unfortunately, yeah, the core is still left up. I decided to pop his ability here, and yeah, most of the hogs went to the core, so I used a freeze in there, get a skeleton over there where the enemy king is, put in some headhunters. Yeah, like, we should get this one. Only point defense is remaining, and that can't stop hogs. So yeah, good attack here. It could have been more beautiful if king just went inside and used his ability, but yeah, we got it. All right, next attack going in. Let's go. And again, we did this base last video, so we know how to hit it. So yeah, nothing much to explain here. Start RC in the middle, wizard tower going in. Yep, place the earthquake. She's gonna lean more to the left, so we placed it on the left. And say if somehow she goes to the right, just place an EQ on the right, you know, because yeah. And of course, pull the CC. If the CC is in range of being pull it. I'm gonna set up archers out there, trying to pull over the ice columns, so I'm just gonna wait on them. So I'll just wait, get a Valk with some wizard over there, and that should kill all of the archers. Unfortunately, two of the archers was behind the wall, so I decided just to drop the poison. Didn't have to use the baby dragon, but yeah. Here comes the arrow. Now I get the arrow perfectly where I wanted it. But the thing here, I forgot to drop the earthquake. If I had dropped the earthquake, one of those builder hut would have gone down. There it is repairing itself. So yeah, don't be like me and not drop your earthquake spells when you're shooting the arrow. That builder hut should have been dead. But yeah, it still went down, but it should have been dead long time. But yeah, king didn't go to the core, so that was looking horrible. So as I said, if your king don't make it to the core, use the rage and the invis to try and get them, to the toner. That was a OP freeze. Alright, so here comes the Hogs with the Warden ability. The Warden ability was bad here because he didn't protect the Hogs. He was moving really weird. So I used the next invis on the toner there. So yeah. Alright, it got pretty ugly at the end there because I didn't have any freeze and there's just a lot of splash damage. So yeah, we still get it though. The base should be always crushed. You guys should, memorize this one so when you do find it in Legendary, you can wreck it just like me. For those who are using my army, of course. Alright guys, so next one going in. We have a hook tower base. Hook tower bases are relatively easy. If you can get your king to get hooked to that, then you should be good. But here, I was not scouting the base right. Like, I didn't look at anything else. I was like, damn, I need my king in that hook tower compartment. Like, I need him over there. So I was like, alright, I'm just gonna charge out this ground X-bow and this merge cannon. So that was like my goal, and then shoot the arrow through the archer tower and the inferno up top. So yeah, that was my goal, just to try to get this out. But tornado trap gonna pull my RFC off course. So I'm gonna pop her ability so she stand right here and take out that spitter and also that scatter shot. Fortunately Fox step out. I'm gonna save it though, so I'm just gonna take up my RC, shoot the arrow through here. I think this arrow was really bad. Yeah, because it only hit the archer tower and the town or nothing else. But yeah, going in, really wanted my king to get pulled. I was like, come on, hook tower, pull him. But in this one, yeah, it was unfortunate. It didn't get to pull. And I also forgot my log launcher. Remember to use it on does whenever you see enemy heroes. So yeah, I see that the giant get pulled, so I just pop the king ability because I know he's in range of that big multi-gear cannon thing. And yeah, I just decided to start the hogs up here. Headhunters and the enemy heroes, always remember that. Yeah, just hopefully my hogs jump through the base. I had to pop the water ability there because, a lot of giant bombs. Giant bombs are your worst enemies. So we get some good protection through those bombs. Like, as you can see, we get to protect the hogs them pretty well. Yeah, Tona got by those Yetis from the clan castle, so that was looking good. I didn't even pay attention down there. But yeah, they got the Tona for me. Hogs coming around. Only point defenses remaining. We got a lot of hogs, so those point defenses got a lot of stuff to shoot. Plus we have remaining headhunters, so we can just simply kill the enemy king. Yeah, like with this army, it's just really versatile. You can attack all sort of bases. There's no base where you're weak to. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep bringing you guys like guides and tips to take down the bases, so you will just have a better understanding on how to attack any type of bases. So yeah, I'm trying to do this daily so we can get an understanding of this army, so we can do some 320s. All right, next hit going in. Let's go, last one of the video. And again, what's up with these double spell tower? So we are seeing a pattern here. Double core spell tower bases can do anything to this army. Like, it can't defend. We are seeing a pattern. So those bases, we can say we have conquered them. We can easily triple them with this army. So those shouldn't be a struggle. So yeah, we attacked this base from last video, so we know about it. Yep, so we popped the RC there so she could stand right here, take out these defenses, you know, just getting value. Last time she didn't go for that scatter shot, so it was really nice she did for that. And yeah, I was trying to save my fox, but he was way down there. So drop the earthquake and I shoot the arrow straight through. So I did that just to kill the two build outs in the core. Even though there's still two more, but I wanted to just knock out a few. And as I said, I got down the ice column in time so it could freeze these enemy heroes because they were on my giant. Yeah, I put King over here, thought he would go in. I really want that guy in the core, so please, can you just delay your King a little bit longer than I did here? Because he didn't go to the core, and that was like really painful. But Log Launcher doing great work. He got out the Inferno, the Monolith, which spell tower, the Rage Tower, but the Invis Tower was coming back up. I could have used a spell here. But yeah, I was just upset that my king didn't go in. Oh, the Yetis actually did knock it out before it rearm. But come on, man, king would have been in here and wrecked the core like last time. So I just decided to start from this side since the Gigabomb is over there. Plus the Crusher Mortar. So it's like, just to get a good water ability in here. It's like, I think it's just the best spot to start. So yeah, we even got some giant bombs, the tornado. Yeah, but unfortunately we still gonna take it from the giga bomb, so that was a rip. But yeah, if my king just went in, or if you guys attacking this space, just please delay the king a little bit longer and then drop him so he goes straight to the core, and then the base should be GG's. But yeah, we still get it. And yes, guys, that's gonna be the end of this one. Gonna work on the next video for you guys tomorrow, so yeah, just stay tuned to the channel. Yeah, my army is looking really strong, getting perfect days, or close to getting perfect days, and that's just great for this new Legend League. So yes, guys, hope you guys learned something from this. See you guys in the next one, so take care and goodbye.